Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Do y'all remember when we just had that recent ban and everybody was like, Esper Legends or Esper Aggro is going to be everywhere, it's going to dominate the ladder, and we're not even seeing that much of it. So that got me thinking, can we build a fun version with a couple of quirky cards and still do well with it? Well, today we're going to find out. If you want to buy any cards for today's deck or any other game stuff, remember to go to coolstuffinc.com. You can use code DRAGON, that'll save you 5% at checkout. And Cool Stuff Inc. always has cool stuff in stock. Alright, I think most of us have seen this deck before, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time going over cards in too much detail, but I will go over the key legends we're going to play, and let's just hit the road here. We've got 3 Skrelv, because Skrelv's going to be very good. We know this card's great. It's the most played card from that set. Not a surprise. Obviously going to play Thalia, also very good for a lot of reasons when your deck's going to be predominantly creatures or very cheap spells. We're going to play some Dinnik because this card's just really good, especially in best of 1 when run against so much mono red and whatnot. You kind of force them to deal with this card, and you can get a 2-for-1 use out of it. We're going to play some Adeline because, well, big creatures and more creatures is good. Rafine is kind of the other key card you have to have in this list because it is very much a driving force for this deck. Gonna play some Shieldred because this is also good, especially in conjunction with stuff like Rafine where you get to draw extra cards. Some fun stuff I want to throw in here though is Ratadrabic. We're not seeing a lot of these in the few list I have seen, and I like this because it does give us some defense against things like Depopulate, but it also just lets you do some blocking kind of recklessly, I guess, or attacking if you want to, and that can help out a lot in several matchups. Then we're also going to be playing some Urtai Resurrected. This is a card I've not played as much as I should, and I think it's really dang good, both being a counter and a removal spell, and the fact that it can get rid of Planeswalkers is also pretty nice. And of course, the Dawn Sky, because this can get us any of our other cards, which is also super sweet. We do have a few counters and removal we'll be playing in here, but these are going to be the important cards we're going to be looking for. As always, if you want the deck list, check out the end of the video. We'll talk about what we want to change based on the games that we play. And if you want to just download the deck list, you can go to the description, look for the little arrows. You'll see our Moxfield link where we keep the deck list and all of our lists from our other videos. But y'all go enjoy these games, and we'll catch up with you on the back end of the video. Oh boy. You know, I'm going to keep this. We do have a fair amount of 2-mana things, and we can gamble on if this is a creature deck, we can just use these go for the throats. If this is mono red, this is going to hurt a little bit, but we do have access to Adeline, which is usually a little bit difficult for them to kill. So not the worst thing in the world. Oh, actually picking up a Thalia is real nice. We don't hate that. So now they either have to use another Play with Fire here, or they can't kill Thalia. And likely nothing they play here will be able to attack past Thalia, so that's good. Oh, is she gone? Maybe. Yep, so they had another Play with Fire. That's fine. Seems okay. And then next turn, we can either kill something or we can just play Yawgmoth and attack, and that's, or I mean Gix, not really Yawgmoth, that's a different card. Alright, that's good. So we get to attack freely here. Could play Rona if we want to try to look for other land. Opponent has 3 cards. We could possibly, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to risk taking a point. We're looking for some land. Opponent, if they block the 1/1, we're trading up, so that's fine. You know what? I'm going to take the first one. We didn't find a land. I'm going to take the second one. We did find a land. Alright. Might be the only time we get to do that. I'm probably setting up to block with Gix here. Or the opponent's just going to kill it, and I won't get to block with it. Fair enough. Things happen. Does mean now we won't get to block with Adeline, so the opponent does get to get 4 damage in here. But such is life. I knew the risk I was taking. Yep, you got it. Okay, we did find another land for this biggin, which is great. And we're going to attack. Alright. Should be in pretty good shape here. Because now here's a pump the Firebrand, like we go block with the other thing that ends up not being able to block or whatever. And opponent's only at 10. We got 5 in the air they can't block. So they probably want to make Adeline not block here to force us. Well, even then, that wouldn't force us to block because then we'd only be taking, what, 6? Yeah, that wouldn't have been that bad, actually. And 1 card left. Alright. We could block with either of these. I guess we just block. I mean, if they have a removal card, so be it. Yeah. Alright, cool. That worked. Alright, let's keep it. Let's get this out there. I mean, this is one of those things, right? Like, you know they've got all the removal, and we're playing Thalia, so you kind of hope they don't have it, but if they do, they do. You know, there's really not much you can do about it. Stowaway, that's cute, because we can't block that guy. And we really can't use Urtai yet, though we're close. Alright, opponent gets a draw on discard. It's been a while since I've seen someone play Suspicious Stowaway, honestly. The Raven Man. Okay, that's kind of cute, right? They discard and then play the Raven Man. I see what they did there. Makes sense. I think we go ahead and attack. I mean, I'm not that concerned about them having birds yet, anyway. I mean, I could change my tune here in like 2 turns, but we'll see. I mean, they can't block, but we'll be getting to gain some life back, so it's not like it's the end of the world. But I kind of like what they're doing, though. It's a cool little deck. They got some neat stuff happening over there. Oh, can't play that unless I want to kill off a thing. They got 3 mana open. They have discarded a Rona's Vortex and a Kaito. What does that say about what they have going on? I have no idea. Do we try this? See if it gets countered? No, they just had a Rona's Vortex. Okay. Sure. This is weird because the opponent's deck's so strange. I'm not even 100% sure what I'm worried about. Which is good. You kind of want to play against some different stuff. And it adds some interesting dynamics. That being said, I do need to probably kill that dude at some point. There's a Liliana.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows like me.
Yeah, we sack this. I was going to do something else, but now we have Thalia again, and we know they don't have responses, so that's really nice. And we'll just send this here. See if you want to give up Raven Man. They do want to give up Raven Man. Alright. They probably just have another one. Oh, no. Alright, that's cool. That's a good card for them. Fortunately, if they make us discard, I can discard Takenuma and not feel too bad. Also, I just realized the opponent did not attack with the birds. When the birds can't really do anything. Peculiar, but okay. You can go here. Y'all two can go here.
That's my cue to leave.
Yeah, I'll at least take 1. That seems fine. Yeah, I'll take another. Go ahead and kill that before they have a chance to draw something. Alright, I think we're back in charge now. If we can untap with this Urtai. Yep, that'll do it. Okay. A little bit sad because we really can't use these make disappear. So I think we have to mulligan that hand, unfortunately. This is a lot better, though. So much so that I don't know what I want to keep here. I'm going to get rid of the Go for the Throat, and we're just going to gamble. See if we can find another black source for Thalia, or Shieldred down the road. Oh, there we go. We got that first thought answered. Let's see what the opponent's playing, though. And there's Leaf Crown. Alright, so we're up against some elves. Which sadly means that Thalia is not that good. Because they're likely to have just a whole pile of creatures. So our plan right now is try to apply as much pressure as we can so the elves have to stay on defense instead of trying to attack. But we shall see. Alright, this could be 2 mana draw card. No, it's just a not an elf at all, actually. Not to say they aren't going to ramp into just like a... What's her name? Ramp. Nissa. Big Nissa Planeswalker. That's what I was thinking. Words. Those matter when you're trying to create content. Okay. We're at 21. Opponent goes to 12. And Topiary Stomper. Okay, so they didn't immediately have, like, Invasion of Zendikar, because that's usually what you see here. Oh, that guy's cool. I hadn't seen that guy played in a minute. I actually like that card. Oh, an opponent just scoops. That was rather interesting, because I was likely to just play Rafine and attack with everything. And likely just put the counters on Dinnik, just so Dinnik was bigger. And if the opponent blocks Thalia, we don't care, because Thalia doesn't have that much weight in this fight. And then if they block Shieldred and trade, that's mostly fine, because then we just have another Shieldred. But they would have got to block and kill something and got a 4/4, and I don't know what their hand is. I'm assuming their hand was really bad if they conceded there. But this is one of the issues I have with Topiary Stomper. I still play it in list because the card is good, but the concern is sometimes when you don't get, you know, like the other ramp cards with it to get the extra forest out, you do end up in situations like this where you can't block with it against an aggressive deck. So sometimes when you're playing the green decks or the ramp decks, and you get that against something like this, or soldiers, or the mono red decks, sometimes you just don't get to do anything with it. Like you play it and you get a land, but then you just aren't blocking with it for 2 or 3 more turns still. And then you end up losing. Or you get low enough that even once you can do something, you don't even want to attack with your stuff. So it's a really balanced card in that way, but it's interesting. But yeah, I think we still would have probably won this, but it was a little surprising to see the opponent scoop there. Ooh, we get to go first. Man, this is... oh, boy. I guess I'm going to gamble, and we'll see what happens. The perfect scenario would be drawing into a 2-mana thing I can cast, preferably Thalia, and then get another land. But that didn't quite work. So, yeah. We're going to do this and just attack for 1, I guess. That's all we can do. And the reason I went ahead and just played the plains here instead of the caves is I didn't want to give away too much information, but 2, I was likely to just play Adeline anyway instead of Rafine, so not a huge deal there. Gonna go ahead and save Skrelv to protect Adeline if necessary. Though there was somewhat of an argument, since we didn't know what the opponent was playing at, to play Thalia there. But we'll see. Open the way. Can be reveal cards from top earlier until you reveal 2 lands. Put those lands on the battlefield. Okay. That's something. Totally forgot that card existed. We are going to be facing something scary next turn. Sadly, can only attack with this still, I think. Alright. Here's hoping. We didn't get a second black nor a blue, which would have opened up some doors on that turn. Alright. My opponent's wanting to ramp hard here, obviously. We just have to figure out how scary is the thing we're going to get hit with. Because I kept a hand that I gambled on, and we did not get a good start out of the exchange. Ah, depopulate. That's unfortunate. All right, deck. We waited around, and you couldn't provide. All right. Well, it looks like a GG's, folks. Just need the opponent to play one important thing here so we can move on. Topiary Stomper, probably not important enough yet here. Not to say their hand isn't full of counters or something. Could stop us from doing things. That's possible. And I guess if we miss a land, we could use Iganjo on a Topiary Stomper, which isn't like the best thing, but yeah, it's something. Oh, opponent's hand was just loaded with lands. Wow. They might just play Nissa next turn or something. And just wreck our world. I mean, that would be a totally understandable play. Alright, well, we got black, so sure. I mean, we just have to hope it's not Nissa. I mean, that's really what's going on here. Like, please don't be Nissa? I mean, I don't know. Like, we just want it to not be that. I mean, if it's another, like, depopulate, I guess we're fine. We just play Shieldred after that. Uh-oh. They highlighted their Topiary Stomper like they want to do something to it. I guess it could also be... Oh, well, farewell. Okay. Was not thinking that card, but that will also do. It's so weird, though, to keep seeing all these decks with all these creatures and whatever playing Farewell and Sunfall and whatever. Like, that tells us that those cards are too good. Right? Because creature decks, first off, shouldn't even really be playing sweepers. But then they're playing these sweepers that exile all these things or make you extra bodies or do all this extra stuff. And it's just like, we just have those cards doing too much. I mean, it is what it is, you know, like, can't change it, but it's really surprising. All right, let's attack. Because, I mean, I'm assuming you're double blocking. Yep, we're going to kill both of them. All right. And I think we go ahead and try to play another one. All right, opponent goes to 7 with 2 cards. With 1 card. Bushwhack, not going to cut it. Currently, though, well, no, if we get a... Oh, we have a blue land. We can just play Rafine, and that's going to end the game. Because then we attack, they get an extra 1, and then they draw and take 2. Yep. We'll discard this. Actually, no. We'll discard this, because that's smarter. Oh, because I didn't... duh, I needed to put a land on my thing. I'm stupid. If I lose from here, I'd totally deserve that. That was idiotic. I wasn't even going to cast this AO. Fortunately, it didn't cost me anything. Okay, yeah, let's keep this. I don't know how this is going to work out just yet, but... Okay. We kind of got lucky, because it was not a Jukai Naturalist. Unfortunately, I can't cast Go for the Throat here, so we're just going to pass. I mean, I could... stop that? And the only reason I'm doing that is because if they don't have any other lands, that's good. I'm planning on probably just playing Rafine here anyway, especially since they miss lands, so it's going to be hard for them to get rid of Rafine. And then with Rafine sticks, we can then use Go for the Throat to kill Akami. Because that turns on our Plaza of Heroes to produce black. Even better if we can find another land, because then we could play Go for the Throat and Dennick, and that would be super special. We're going to take a lot of damage here, though. They have double Audacity. Ah, bruh. Okay, that's a big hit. Nothing we can do about it. That's gross. I mean, congrats. You know, smoke them if you got them. But, man, that hurts. All right, we're attacking here. Ah, dang it. I was hoping to get a land there. That did not happen. All right, this is going to go away, I think. All right, opponent's going to take 2. I think we have to play that. And I think we go ahead. Man, I hate giving them all those extra cards right here, but... I'm going to gamble that they're not playing Tyvar Stand. A lot of these lists don't. And see if they try to go for, like, something like that, actually. Which I don't blame them. I mean, it's basically the kill shot. And it's possible they had a second one. I don't know. A little bit of a missed opportunity there. Maybe I could have waited for them to play another one. So I might have been a little too quick to use that go for the throat. But we can get Dinnick and or Adeline down next turn, depending on what we draw. Alright. Jigo's Reign of Truth. Sure. They don't tend to have anything that gives haste, so I feel pretty good about that. Alright, so we'll play Dinnick. We'll take 1 for Adeline. We can gain some life back from Dinnick next turn. Alright, we will discard... Ooh, I could Skrelv and Red Aggro, but I don't think that's good enough. I think we're going to do this. Alright. So the first one doesn't do anything. I put the counters on something. They can target whatever they want. It doesn't matter. Now it's just how big is this Kami going to be while we have to try to find a way to deal with it next turn. Though we do have access to a lot of damage here, though. I mean, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 when the other one attacks. Well, there goes Adeline. They can't get Rafine. He's covered. Though, actually, getting Dinnick's a good call from the opponent, too, actually. Because that would have stopped us from gaining life. Oh, Thalia, you are a good call here. I think I'm attacking. I should have attacked with the token, too, though. Yeah, this kind of puts me in a weird spot. I should have attacked with the token. And just let them block it. Wow, I guess Radadravix has to go. Maybe Thalia. Man, Thalia is actually good against them. But I'm not gonna play Thalia this turn. I'm probably gonna play AO. I'm just wondering if I can lose if I do that. Man. Why is this so difficult? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I could do this and this turn, which is kind of something. I can't though. All right. Radadravix is gonna go and caves. Man, that actually hurt me though. I'm not gonna lie, that was a hard choice. All right, I'm gonna go for the biggest defense here, and hope it matters. I mean, because they're gonna get to Machiko's Reign of Truth, possibly also have another Audacity. This is way tighter than I thought it was gonna end up, but here we are. It's really just how big is the Kami gonna be this turn. Now, if they have to spend more than 2 mana to exile the Dawn Sky, I think we're okay. And then it's just, can we kill them on a crackback, possibly? Or gain enough life that they can't kill us. Okay, it is sealed from existence, which is going to get rid of the Dawn Sky, which makes sense. Alright, cool. That works. We can live with that. Like, don't love it, but acceptable. Though they do now have the concern that if they attack and we get a removal spell, we could have lethal on our side. So yeah, no blocks. We're going to take 6. Oh, that's not it, but that ain't bad. Alright, attacking. Might as well. Yeah, we might as well put it on Dennick and gain as much as we can here. Oh, if we discard, was it 3, 6? Oh, it's only going to be 8 if I would have attacked with the token. We had no way to know, though. I think we just kill the Kami. Yeah, we just discard these. We kill the Kami, and then they don't have a way to trample over and kill us. I don't think. I mean, plus we're going to gain 5 anyway. All right. We should be okay from here. I mean, Thalia is also protecting us from a few spells. Makes the 5 and 6 cost sweepers cost too much. Okay, that's one way you can trample. That's 6. That's a bunch. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But then we can still double block. 12. Yeah, so we don't die. Close, though. I mean, we'll take 10 and go to 1. Wow, that was a heck of a fight. That was a battle. Wow, and we got insult insurance, but, you know, just put it there, I guess. GG's, opponent. GG's. That was, a heck of a game. That was a tight back and forth, but a good one. All right, we'll keep it. But, like, in a way, if you think about it, it's kind of wild to think about cards existing that can give you both indestructible and hexproof, and there are multiple matchups where it doesn't even matter because of stuff like Sunfall, Shieldred's Edict, whatever, right? That's kind of wild when you think about it, really. But, you know, situation is what it is. All right, well, that was enough. Oh boy. All right, let's keep it and see what happens. Is this the mono blue fight? Looks like it is the mono blue fight. And we don't even have anything that they're going to have to counter, so that's super sad. Nope, they're going to impulse. Deck, any chance you could give us a 2-mana Deuter right now? Nope, not even. Okay, thanks. Thanks for nothing. Yeah, I don't know if you can win the matchup against mono blue when you have hands like this, where it just do nothing for this many turns. What are we even looking to do here? Probably nothing. Probably just pass. Yep, you thirst for discovery. I mean, really what I'm hoping here is they play their Haughty Djinn, we target it, they protect it, and then maybe we get to kill it with our tie. It's kind of like our only real plan here. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything that costs 2 along the way. Because we'd just be at the mercy of make disappears and stuff right now. No point in doing much else. Yep, Thirst for Discovery works. Now it's going to be more difficult because they do play what they need. They can likely have 2 removal spells now. And that's probably going to be enough. Barring us finding something else. I guess I could have tried to cast Urtai there. Actually, casting Urtai there would have been better because they would have countered. Then we would have been able to kill Haughty Djinn. But there's not really going to be an opportunity here. Unfortunately, I don't think. Alright, cool. They have a counter. We're dead. Okay. Let's keep it. We can at least cast things. Jungle Hollow. Alright. We can play one of these like Ganjos, try to go for the throat something, and then try to figure it out from there. Oh, that's not bad to pick up. We are going to attack here. When it blocks, we at least get the 2 life out of it in the turn. They're likely to try and activate Concealed Curtains, and after they do, we will try to kill it. Excellent, works for us. So before it flips, you get to kill it, and you don't have to discard anything, which is perfect. And then we will Red Aggro, actually. Mostly because if we do that, then there's a chance, if they have a kill spell for our Shieldred, we get a little extra value out of that. There is a Shakedown Heavy, which is going to be a thing. I think we go ahead and put that into play tapped and play this duder. No attack, though it is interesting to try to attack with Dinnick there. And then when Dinnick dies, we could create a flyer. Actually, I probably should have, because I would have got another copy of Dinnick, and then having the flyer would have been pretty smart. So that would have made a lot of sense. Of course, this is going to be fight time. Decline. We will just block. I'll have to block with 2 things. That's fine, I guess. We still get Dinnick dead either way, I suppose. Actually, I guess we don't. We kill Shieldred first. Now, what's funny, I was going to say, if we were able to... We can play this attack. Check this out. Like, we could make them have to sacrifice or kill the Obliterator. We would have to sacrifice 6 things, but 2 of them could be Thalia and Dinnick and lands, which is kind of awesome. So let's do that. Sure. And then we sack this. 2, 3, 4. And then we'll sack... Not Red Aggro. Actually, you know what? I'm going to gamble. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sack this. And I'm going to sack Thalia. And see if we can do enough with these. I don't think we can, but maybe. Filigree's like, that's going to make us discard things, or sacrifice things, right? What did that kill? Destroy target non-land permanent mana value equal to number of counters. Oh, they must not realize that these are actually copies of the actual cards. Yeah, they actually have rolled. Oh, we picked up a Make Disappear. Oh, that's so good. If we weren't going to get lands, that's the next best things to find here. Oh, that's sick. Can we do it, team? Opponent's at 5. There's Shieldred. We can stop the Shieldred. That's it. Did Ratadrabix beat an Obliterator? Okay. Yeah, sure. Can't imagine why I'd throw this back. Oh, this deck, huh? Would be nice if we could find some type of removal spells, because that's going to be huge in this fight. Alright. Let's at least stop that before things get out of hand. I don't feel great about this. Huh. What happens here? I guess we pass. Just keep some of the damage off of us. Here comes... Oh no, I thought it was going to be Audacity, actually. It was not. That's interesting. Okay, we're going to take some damage here. I mean, I'm assuming they have at least something that exiles a thing here, because that's what their deck is based on, obviously. Okay, Calyx. That's not the worst thing. Yeah, no blocks. Oh. Actually, do I just play this? I technically could use it, see if we could find something better. I don't know what we'd be looking for. Maybe an Urtai would be nice to get rid of Calyx. I don't think we have a choice here. I think we just do it. That kind of sucked. Alright. Well, that's some good news, I suppose. Play a land in the turn? I mean, ossification, sure. I mean, they're going to get to copy ossification anyway. Might as well pay. Target this. From white. I mean, Calyx gets to smash our face here and then just copy the ossification. So we got to find something to get rid of Calyx. Oh, the opponent didn't even attack us. Ooh. That was not expected. Okay. Oh, that's so good. Oh, man. Okay. This did not go the way I thought. This is actually very good news. This is fantastic news, actually. Let's get Dahlia down first. Yeah, they get those knuckleheads back. That's annoying because they do trample, and we don't have that much life. But we're going to hope those aren't piles of enchantments left in hand. Unfortunately, one was an ossification. That sucked. Yep. Alright. We got to take it. Go to 7. That's not terrible. Depending on what they draw, obviously. Well, has to be that. Man, too many lands. Not enough business cards. Okay. Borrowed time. No. Yeah, that's bad. If I was the opponent, I might take Dinnick here. But, okay. Let's go ahead and... We can kill, take 5, go to 2. But then what do we do? We could block 3 or block 2, go to 5, gain 2, stay at 7. I mean, that's probably some kind of plan. Oh, we do have to take a point for that. That does mess up the math a little bit. Yeah, I think we gotta block, because if we don't, we're just worse off next turn, I think. Because that lets us stay at 6. Gives us a thing we could replay, but then we won't be able to use our Make Disappear. Alright, let's see if we can find a removal card here. Hey, that counts. I'll take it. Let's discard this. I mean, it's not great, but yeah, it's a little something, something. Especially if they play something that tries to target their Kami. That's... Ooh, crap. Well, their hand's empty. They have to draw something to make that more worthwhile, so sure. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cancel. Destroy. This. I mean, I could have countered that and then, you know, done something, but that would have been kind of silly. Let's go ahead and attack. I mean, if they play Audacity, we die. If we attack with both. But we still have the option to play a creature. Ooh, Adeline and Ratadrabic. Okay. Let's decisions to make here. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, and the opponent blocks. The opponent blocks. Their hand must be garbage. Maybe not. It might be something to. Okay, Spirited Companion that gets you a body and draws a card. Chico's Reign of Truth. Okay, cool. They don't have an attacker here yet, though, so we do have a turn. Nothing tramples yet. Also, that's good insurance. Yeah, I'm just attacking with this, unfortunately. While I do like that card, we probably want to leave up a Go for the Throat. We're at 6. Like, what's the most that happens here? They play something, these become 6. Yeah, that could be bad. Yeah, we can't really risk it. I want to, but we can't. Alright, in the turn. Alright. Sure. Is that another enchantment? Gosh dang it. Try to kill that? Okay, that worked. Try to block one. That worked. What is that? Oh, it's just a land. Okay, cool. That's great. That'll do. Hard fought battles. Wow. Got him. Okay, we actually get to go first with this one, and it looks like a keeper. We did get Rona here, which is pretty cool. Oh no, more generous visitors. We can only beat so many of these decks before they finally catch up with us, you know? Like, I love the idea of, like, we could beat these decks all the time, but, like, they're tough, man. To the point I kind of wanted to leave up Make Disappear here. Stop whatever the first thing is they do, but meh. Another generous visitor. At least turns their stuff off for a turn, so that's good. Now I do have a real decision to make. And I think am just going to leave up Make Disappear here. And then next turn, maybe Rona and Skrelv. Though I could have done those on this turn. But I'm not sure how beneficial that would have been. Man. Alright, if I'm planning to Rona and Skrelv next turn anyway, Hallowed Haunting's just going to get to happen, right? And that's not a good use of that. It's just keeping a card out of their hand, so might have just been trying too hard here. But yeah, we'll just take it. Yeah, that doesn't help us. Alright. This is not going to go well, but, I mean, because they're going to probably Ossification this turn. I mean, if not, Dahlia at least keeps Hallowed Haunting off our butt for a little bit. Though, even Audacities could be a little bit of a problem here. Okay, there's the Ossification. Not a total surprise. Alright, you got it. So we're going to take 6, go to 11. Oh, really? Interesting call. Okay, no blocks. Not how I thought that was going to go down at all. Pass. I mean, they might just have lands and not care. Who knows? There's a Jukai Naturalist, which is really good for them, obviously. Also kind of offsets Thalia. Alright, we need some removal cards pretty seriously, or we're not going to be doing a whole lot here. Spirited Companion is just free, and that's big. Okay. The best thing for us would probably be Urtai, because then we could kill something and block something and get a copy of Urtai back into play. So that'd be our best bet if we could find one. But I don't know that we can. I mean, yeah, we're blocking one of them. And then going to 7. But yeah, we are definitely up against it here, for sure. Getting to the point we almost can't even use Skrell for free. Or with the Phyrexian mana. Okay, you're kind of a thing. I mean, here's the other option, too. We could play the other Thalia and at least be able to first strike something, but they could all... One enchantment, and they can just split their counters, so that doesn't matter. Yeah. That's kind of all we can do. Yeah, I have to assume we're dead. Like, this opponent finally caught up with us here on this enchantments list. Like, our hand just didn't give us the cards to sequence the way we needed to, and yeah, that's going to be it. All right, I'm just going to give the opponent the GGs. They've got this. Yeah, absolutely keep this. Okay. Looks like it's going to be Didink, Andaline, and then hope for the best. Against mono red, though, that's not a bad start. We could live with that. That's pretty good. Rafine's not bad either here. I mean, if they use some removal to get rid of Didink here, great. It's going to make life a lot easier for old Adeline. Love it. You got it. We're at 17. Love that card, too. Actually, it kind of makes me wonder if I should just Rafine here and then have Rafine plus Shieldred next turn. That's just better. Just because of the life gain we get off of it in this fight. Yep. Sure. So it has Menace now? Alright. You got it. And we got a backup Didink, which is nice. Now I have to hope they don't have one of the 5 mana spells. Well, backup Shieldred, huh? If Shieldred dies, how do we feel? We end up playing Didink and go for a throat anyway. Yeah, I can't say in combination we're probably even playing Shieldred next turn, so that's fine. Even if Shieldred dies here. Alright, let's see what happens. Because, I mean, we might play Adeline and Didink. Okay. You're just swinging all those in. I mean, 2, 3, 4, sure. Lightning strike us to make it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it was a play with fire. Thought they might have had more, and I didn't want to throw it away because they did have that treasure there. But it's all good. Alright, we take some damage. Oh, so they had 2. So they did have the damage, just not the way I thought they had it. Okay. I still think we're mostly okay here. Like, this is not a time to panic. We will... I was thinking I might attack to try to get something else, but I think either way, we're going to be Didink and go for the throat here. I don't think it changes enough. We just put that on Shieldred, I guess. Wow. Okay. That's a problem. I guess we get rid of that and a Rafine. That's super unfortunate. Okay, we'll play this. We'll play Didink. And we'll leave open a go for the throat in the turn. Opponent goes to 7. Reckless Impulse. That works. We got a land and another Reckless Impulse. Sure. I mean, it's got to be game. I mean, we know what we have. They don't know. We're just going to kill this. I can't block the other one anyway. But it tramples regardless. All right, you lightning strike me. We're not even close to dead. Got it. And we have way more than 7 with life gain incoming. On 2 fronts, even. Yep. All right. We'll take it. Ooh. All right, we'll keep. Let's see what we want to do with these. We have a lot of things we could play with just 2 mana, so it's not bad. Just have to decide what's more important. Or at least to attempt if they don't cast anything. Oh, they have an Ellis. Okay. I guess we go with Thalia. I mean, they might be playing the same thing we're playing, just with... Oh, whoa, whoa. I was like, slow down there, opponent. I was like, wait a minute, what's about to happen? We're going to try Adeline? Okay, they didn't have anything here. All right, cool. A bit surprising, but I ain't mad at it. All right, so we're doing token makers. Yeah, I'm not blocking. That's silly for us to even consider blocking. All right, we're gonna go with this, I guess. So eventually, when something dies to that Ellis, we won't feel so bad. All right, you got it. All right. I mean, we are losing life every time something dies, too. There is that. But I think we're mostly okay here. It looks like they're doing some type of Phyrexian something or other. All right. We're just going to load up. Take some damage. Time to attack with everything not named Ratadrabix. Put counters on this. Why not? Discard that. I'll discard 4 Arona. Because this way, if they kill Adeline, we just get an Adeline back. If they kill Token, we don't really care, because it was free. Yeah, this is also a case of, while our draw was really good, the opponent also didn't get land here. And they're only at 10. I don't think they have any real card they can draw here. Yeah, another Ellis isn't going to cut it. Even without bonuses, we can just attack for enough, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, so honestly, the deck's just good. There's really not a lot to change here. I actually enjoyed playing this variation that was able to play Make Disappear and Ratadrabix. I think some of the other versions don't make room for some of those cards, but they actually were helpful. You know, so here we go. We've got 3 Skrelv, 4 Thalia, 3 Make Disappear, 2 Rona, Herald of Invasion, 3 Go for the Throat, 3 Dinnick, 3 Adeline, 1 Gix, 4 Rafine, 3 Shieldred, 2 Ratadrabix of Urborg, 2 Urtai Resurrected, 1 Ao the Dawn Sky. We have 2 Iganjo, 1 Plains and Island, 2 Otawara, 2 Takanuma. Mostly because we have so many legends, it just makes sense to play a couple of these, because a lot of times they're going to cost 1 or 2. We have 4 Seachrome Coasts, 4 Caves of Koilos, 3 Shattered Sanctum, 3 Darkslick Shores, and 4 Plaza of Heroes. So yeah, alright y'all, there's not a lot to say about that one, other than the deck's still really dang good. And what I like about this deck is that there's actually multiple ways to build it. So if you don't have Ratadrabix, you can play another Dawn Sky and maybe another Make Disappear, right? There's things you can shuffle around because there's just enough cards. And the way we have it built, maybe you want to play an additional Gix because you want to draw extra cards, especially in combination with things like Shieldred. Maybe you do want to play one of the new Shieldreds or even one of the new Elish Norns. Right, there's a lot of options for this list that you can fill in with, which makes it kind of nice. I think the only things that are kind of necessary are playing the full set of Rafines, the full set of Thalias, and probably 3 or 4 Skrelv. I think after that, it's like some number of Dinnicks, some number of Shieldreds, some number of Adelines. Like, you can squeeze twos and threes of a lot of different stuff, and then take your pick. And the deck's probably still going to be really good because, well, all the cards are good. And we have the lands to play them all, which is super nice. So yeah, this deck's still very top tier, and I'm kind of surprised I'm not seeing more of it on the ladder, to be honest. I'm probably going to have more people playing it now, but yeah, really kind of surprising I haven't seen more of it. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Baron Singer. Mostly because I don't remember when this card creeped up over $5. It's like between 6 and 7 in a lot of places now. And I don't think I've seen anybody play it. Even in like a vampire themed commander deck, this gets overlooked. But mostly because it's like a 7 mana 5/5, and it does have an ability, but it's one that doesn't get used that often, because usually if this kills a thing, I mean, I guess you're probably more likely going to be trading if your opponent wants to block with it or block it. So I don't know, it's weird, but it's one of the few cards from Homelands that has real value. So there's that upside, especially, ooh, ow, just hit my hand. Especially if you're buying collections and stuff. This is the type of card you want to know about to help you get a little extra value. And if you enjoy playing creatures in Esper colors, we did have an Angels list we played earlier in the season that you might want to check out. Might be right up your alley. And I'll link it here for you. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.